Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 9 already of this championship in the championship division. We are back for the final round of this year, calendar year, not the season, of course. And this is the final race of 2023, as we will have Christmas next week, or at least, yeah, it is Christmas next week when this race is happening, or at least it is in the Netherlands. And then the year after is the week after is the beginning of the new year, so we have a week off with that as well. So some final time this year, and this time I'm not alone again. I'm joined by Mr. Booty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last race of this calendar year.
Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, really. This time we're back for normal quali, 18 minutes.
Yeah, no sprint.
Yeah.
Do you like the sprint more or the normal quali? I guess it's different. Depends on if you're a driver or a commentator.
Yeah. Well, I think I like the sprint more as driver and as commentator, because it just provides more action.
Yeah, that's true.
Just more excitement for the race. Like, for example, I'm more excited to watch the race when there is a sprint. Like, when I hear there is a sprint, okay, there will be chaos.
That's true.
That will be amazing. So, yeah, and also, of course, as a driver, because in my opinion, racing is always more fun than setting lap times on your own. So,
yeah.
Of course, it can get annoying if you crash out or something and then you have to start at the back. But yeah, I think sprints are
more exciting.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, racing is always better. It's just that you have more time to do some introductions during just a normal quali, you know. But yeah, only 13 it seems like today. No reserves, no new drivers, so we're stuck with the classic drivers. I'm having a look if we have, well, who we have first. As we see, Rusty is in, of course, third in the championship, got a podium last week in the main race. We've got Dino in the McLaren, he is back. Chaos in the Alpine, his teammate is missing, it seems like, so no Rodo tonight. Then, of course, we have both Ferraris with Ivor and Danos in. Cavalis in the Aston Martin. We got Bircher in the AlphaTauri, the only AlphaTauri tonight. We got both Williams being Raika and Tonchek. And we got Kieran for his home race as well. Then we got Leakey and Smith as they are flying high as a Mercedes team. And it is Smith's home race. He's on the medium. Stellank is the only Red Bull tonight. So let's see who we're missing then. So I don't know if there's someone already near the end of the lap. I don't think so. Tonjek has just started it, so I'll follow him then.
Yeah, he's the first. We have surprisingly two guys out on the mediums. One of them is Danos in the Ferrari and the other one is Smith. So they're already saving one set of soft tires.
That's a good strategy. But I don't know, I think this is a medium to soft race, so it's not a lot of laps around here, but the tire wear is high, that's true. Yeah, so we miss Matty and Rodo. They are 4th and 5th in the championship. They already have a big gap to the top 3 though, and Smith is leading by 47 points after his DNF unfortunately last week. Who else we're missing? We're missing Jeweler.
Or is he reserve? No, he's a...
No, NXX is also missing, yeah, normally a quick driver.
Oh, he joined.
Oh, he's joined, so he's there then tonight. Of course you're allowed to join during the during the qualifying.
That was another perfect timing.
That's true, yeah. So he is in, then I need to check the attendance of the championship.
Oh, Tonchek is finishing his lap around the final bend onto the main straight.
26.4. That feels fast. I don't know if it is fast. Kieran at 26.7. Kieran could qualify this year, so not a bad lap. Then let's see Rusty. Rusty right in between them.
Then Ivor with a 26.7 as well. Next driver to cross the line will be 26.5 goes up into P2.
That is a good lap. It's very close though. It's Dino 27.0, and then I think we have the Mercedes of Leaky. Leaky is strong in qualifying, but this time it's 27.0. Beard's 27.4. Then Dano's on the mediums. Let's see what he can do. Well, not bad on the mediums.
That is pretty good for the mediums, yeah.
But here's Smith. It is a very close field though.
Yeah, it is. For now we've...
Ooh.
In the middle of the pack. Alright.
P5. Only 2.5 tenths off pole position with medium tires, so he will definitely have a shot at pole position then. And XX is also out on track. He's racing with a Daniel Ricciardo helmet and he's number 3. I don't know, I think that's just because he selected the car.
Yeah, I remember that Kieran and me always had a battle who joined the lobby first so we could choose the
Oh really?
Lando Norris car. Yeah.
Is there a difference in that, or was it just a feeling
no,
of being in there?
Yeah, it was just that you basically take over the seat of one driver, and Kieran and me,
there was a battle.
like Lando Norris more, yeah, so we always try to join the lobby first.
Well, I'm with Colin, I'm always the second driver, so in Ferrari I was in Carlos's car, in Williams I was in Logan's car, so... and I think now I don't know who the second driver is, I think I'm in... Ocon or Gasly, I don't... They're probably quite equal, but I'm always in the second driver's car, so... I'm always racing with the yellow T-pod, the T-cam on top.
Yeah.
But NX6 is now starting his lap. It is psychological. I always think about it, and I'm in the second car, and it always makes you somehow feel slower. I don't know why, but it's all mind games. There's not actually you're not actually being quicker because the cars are equal, but
that would be fun.
yeah, that would be well. It does mean that everyone will be quick into the lobby, unless you don't care. But
True.
I don't think that's the case. We got Colin in the chat.
Way to get them in fast.
Yeah, Colin in the chat saying, "Good evening to us and good luck to Alpine." Yeah, of course I support that as well. Driving the Alpine. You will drive Gasly's car tomorrow? No problem. No, but I'm in an Ocon's car, so I don't know if I want that. But yeah. No, it doesn't matter. I'm of course still happy that I don't mind too much which car I am, so just following NX6 on the lap then.
This lap is looking pretty good. Oh,
yeah.
But now he messed it up.
Yeah, a bit bad corner through there.
But yeah, he got on the curb and that carried him out a bit. But let's see where he will end up. For now it is P8, but I'm sure he has at least like 2-3 tenths in that corner.
Yeah. Your old teammate saying, "Oh, what's happened?"
No, I just want to say he will be one of the contestants for pole tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I guess. Yeah.
And your old teammate saying he's been in Norris's car since season 7. Well, basically it's only 2 seasons, so I've been in the second car since season 2 or something.
And then there was some random German who took that car.
Yeah. Well, Cavalis moves up to P8. just ahead of NX6, so very close. NX6 went again, but he would run wide.
Yeah, and he's out of ERS. So.
Yeah.
Oh, he was that? Yeah, okay, it wasn't.
Oh.
Going for a rally style move here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dino is back on his lap, so is Tonchek, and I think Dino is ahead. Is the first one? No, Tonchek is actually ahead. But he had a lot of traffic on his lap, I saw, and he lost 2/10 in the first sector, so not improving just yet, but he is pushing. Then let's wait for the middle sector. Oh, wow, he's gone quicker, but he's still a 10th down. Let's see what he can do. He's of course currently still on pole position. Oh, he's gone in very late. Next one then. Dino. Dino is up on his time. Taking a very weird line through there.
Yeah.
Do you like Silverstone? Of course, the first Grand Prix ever. So.
Yeah, that's true, and yeah, I like it.
I mean, I like it to watch, and it's great for racing, but I'm not that quick around here, so.
Dino goes up into P7, and I want to say I used your well, I tried your setup in time trial.
My setup?
Yeah, because I'm one of the drivers that I never do my setup. I don't know why, but I just like see who's on the leaderboard. And I pick a few out, and then I use the one that works best for me. And of course, like I do maybe minor changes if there's something that to adjust to my driving style or something. And I love the first 2 sectors, but the last 3 corners with your setup are impossible.
Well, I shouldn't. To be honest, if I were you, I wouldn't pick my time trial because I basically do 1 or 2 laps, and well, since probably the beginning of the season, I don't do any time trial, so it's probably a very outdated setup. But
I mean, it's been a while since I tried. We have a few. We have a AlphaTauri in Spurce.
I'm following Smith behind.
Spurce improves,
but not on position.
On position as Smith with a 26-1.
Yeah, a big improvement from the championship leader, of course, wanting to bounce back after that incident last week. And I saw Riker jump up to P4, but P3 actually, but Snellenk is now moved up to P3, and Leakey is Mercedes teammate is up to P4. So the Williams and the Mercedes are looking strong around here. As Matty has joined, oh, that's good to see. Of course, Matty a very quick driver, and that means we will have both Red Bulls in as well.
Chaos will start his lap now.
So follow him then, Team Alpine.
Alpine, yeah, exactly.
Ivor is on the mediums still, or did he switch to the mediums on track? I don't know. Or in the pits, I should say. He can't switch tires on track. 27.7. I don't know if that's a quick one. He misses the apex a bit there. Well, to be fair, there's only a second in between Smith and Beertje, so not too bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty tight field, yeah.
And it's even half a second between, well, 4/10 basically between Cavalis and Tonchek, so it is quite close. It's 103.9 in after 2 sectors, so let's see where that places him if he can nail this final one as well. Oh, that curb took him out. It is a 28.1, so that's a big gap to the car ahead, but well, still time to get another lap in, so not too much lost.
But no, but then you have to do it with the same set of time.
Ah, there's only, well, there's 4 minutes, yeah.
4 minutes.
If he has the fuel, I mean, definitely try. Or you have to be very, very quick.
Yeah.
But then you would have to push on your outlap, and that's not what you want. So.
No, I don't think it's possible to come in now and get a new set of tires, and then because like we see fastest lap. Well, you could. I mean, you could cut some corners. Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know what to.
Well, I think if you go in with 2.5 minutes on the time, so 1 minute from now, I think you will have enough time to quickly change and go out. But then you would make it by about 10 seconds or so, 10-20 seconds. So.
If you push. With Snelleheng, it's the first, I think, of the ones that started their lap.
Yeah, and this will. Oh! Yeah, he has time to
recharge and start again. Yeah, behind him is the Ferrari of Danos.
Danos is on the outlap. Ivor is on the lap, but he's on the mediums. Is McLaren on the lap as well, or is it on the outlap now?
It's Dino behind on an outlap.
Oh yeah.
As we see, have yellows for Snelleheng slowing down.
Oh, Ivor lost it and is out.
Ooh.
On the traction, well, not the best traction on the mediums cars, of course. NXX invalidated, so he will have to wait. Then it is
Tonchek, pretty fast second.
Yeah, well, NXX on the racing line there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Colin saying expecting Prem to be mid 125, so half a second quicker than Smith currently is, which is not a bad shout. 26.2, it's not enough for pole position, but it is a strong P2 currently. As Leaky's on an outlap, let's see. Rusty's on the lap. Rusty's improving. It's a 10th, but I could see him get to P3 actually.
As NXX now starts his lap, and we have Leaky. Oh no, Leaky will start his lap as well. And Rusty now through the final corner.
Yep. Let's see where he puts his car. It's third. That's just what I said. Another strong result from.
If we look at NXX, he has a lot of traffic in front of him, and when he invalidated and he's around.
Oh, that's him done then, as he will stay on the maximum of P12, but he could still lose out some positions. And Chaos is on an outlap, so he might make it. Then Danos, coming around the final chicane, is currently in P7, but what can he do? He got the Dutch line as a helmet, and he puts himself up to P5, just behind Snelleheng and just ahead of Leaky. Someone went much quicker, and I think that's Dino. Dino improved by 4 tenths. Cavalier starts his lap. Then it is Birch, I think. Birch will start his lap. And then it is Raika will start his lap. Then that's Matty starting his lap. And then it is Smith starting his lap. Behind him is Leaky. The question is, will Chaos make it? Don't think he will.
Oh no. No, he won't.
Leaky up to P2. It's a Mercedes front row by 1,000th of a second.
And Tonchek. Leaky will start in front of Tonchek because Tonchek finished the session.
Yeah.
He's in the pits. Dino won't improve either.
But we got Kieran still going round.
With Raika, Kieran, Cavalis, Berche and Matty. And of course Smith, who is P1 currently.
Yeah, Kieran to the line. It's 4th. Ahead of his teammate. Let's see, Danos is not improving. Raika might be. Cavalry is
Raikkonen
improving.
is improving Sector 1 and Sector 2. And Cavaliers will be the next one across the line.
The Aston Martin at the home circuit, he jumps up to P5. Put him right in between.
McLaren.
Yeah. Then we got Beertje.
Now it's Beertje.
He jumps ahead of his teammate.
And now Raikkonen coming across the line.
Ooh.
P8 for the Williams. And Matty still. Oh, Matty. No, he invalidated.
And
Yeah.
Smith improves 125.8, but it is a Mercedes front row, and it's another point for Smith as well, extending his championship lead, but crucially being on pole position. He has been the strongest so far this season. Leaky, an amazing qualifying, 1,000 ahead of Tonchek. Then Kieran in P4, not too bad of a qualifying for him, but of course his championship rival on pole position. Then just behind them is Cavalis, and then just behind that is Dino, as Dino is in P6, Cavalis splitting the McLarens. Rusty is in P7, only just behind that. Then 400ths of a second behind is Raikkonen P8, then 700ths of a second is behind is Snellenk, then only a few thousandths behind is Danos in P10, and it is very close from, as you can see from down there. We got a Dutch P10, P11, P12, so 3 Dutchies be right behind each other, as Ivor is in P11, Beertje is P12, and X6, and his home circuit is P13, and Chaos, I see him flying the English flag as well. P14, and Matty unfortunately couldn't get a lap in, but he is in the race, so that's nice to see. But we got a British front row at the home circuits. Well, basically, it's actually 4 Dutch drivers right behind each other, because Snellenk is Dutch as well.
Of course, we have equal cars, but it's interesting to see that in the top 8 we have 7 Mercedes-powered cars.
Yeah.
And Mercedes took the front row, so it's going really well for their.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say.
Yes, you could say home GP. I mean, they have their. Not really.
No, depends, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Mercedes is an English team.
I would say Mercedes, the car itself, is German, but the Formula 1 team.
Yeah, that's more British, yeah.
That is more British than German, I would say.
As we always hear the German. I don't know. Yeah, there's some drivers in chat. I don't know if it's rating, but if they could give us an update, that would be fine. I do know that Inorganic is not racing today, and he always provided us with some extra information about the weather. But maybe we have someone else to do that this time. It is a dry race. It's overcast, so we can see that. But thanks for the information. So no rain for the final race of this year. It sounds weird though. Another year gone. No, not gone, but
yeah,
it's gone by. Yeah, another year over. We're going to 2024. So that's. I remember when we were like 10 years ago or something. I even remember like 2016, 17. That 2019 or 20 sounded far away, and now it's almost 4 or 5 years ago. That's crazy, you know. We're going into. It's so weird to say that I joined RPM in 2021 when it was founded, and I still remember so clearly how the beginning and everything. And now it's already almost 2024. They're almost 3 years old. It's 8 seasons further, so time is flying. A lot of hard runners, as I'm seeing, as Tonchek and Raika, both Williams are on the mediums, and NX6 and Dino are on the mediums.
Yeah, of course, NX6 wanting to make up positions at the start here, because usually we can see him further up the field.
I saw Kieran in chat. He's just said in chat. I don't know why he's chatting. He should focus on the race. But Cavalis is right behind him. Oh no, it's not technically right behind you.
He's position-wise, he's right behind you, but not on the track.
Yeah, exactly. But if he makes another jump start, he hits Kieran again. But
he needs to have a great lunch on the mediums.
Yeah. The question is, what will the Mercedes team do? Because of course Leaky, it is his teammate, but if they are equal on pace, he will surely want to have a go at him. Or they do the same as Colin and myself, they just drag each other along, but then you do need to have some sort of pace. Or Smith needs to drop his pace a bit to do that. On the other hand, Leaky could be like a defensive player here and defend everyone from Smith so Smith can get away, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, that could be as well. And just the information for Kieran, I'm sitting here with my McLaren t-shirt. I'm hoping to speak to you later.
That's some nice information to hear. We've seen some big crashes in the past here in Silverstone at the start. Let's see if they get through cleanly as the 5 red lights are on and they're off. And Tonjek has an amazing start. He's almost right in between. And let's see, Cavalis is going around the outside. Kieran is at a bad start. Oh, someone behind is losing a lot of position. It's Saul McLaren going.
I think Dino lost parts of his front wing. I think he ran to the back of someone. And NXX up into P7, that was a great start. Yeah, Dino is missing his left end plate. Oh, and the Ferrari in the back.
Tonchek overtook Smith.
Oh, and with a virtual safety car, that just caused some chaos.
I have never seen that actually on a straight, that someone ran into the back and lost his wing like that, but not so they weren't spinning out or something.
Yeah, but they were close to.
Yeah,
and
I hope
he lost a few positions as well, as Tonchek took the lead.
Yeah, I don't know, hopefully they didn't put on simulation damage, because otherwise this will be fun.
No, that looked... Oh, and Matty is without the front wing as well. He's missing it completely.
Ooh. It's the virtual safety car is out still. Yeah, Matty also lost his wing, so 2 cars lost his wing. Birch has dropped down, but the virtual safety car is gone. Cavalis had a good start, but it seems like the people starting on the right side of the track has lost a lot of positions. As that being Leaky and Kieran. NX6 now up the inside, as NX6 is now up to P6 already.
Oh, Dino and Raika.
Oh yeah.
They got really close there. As Matty gets 5 seconds, he couldn't slow the car down in time.
Oh, same for Ivor.
Same for Ivor. Both without the front wing. Oh, and again. Oh, and Raika, Snelle, Henk and Dino. This is crazy here. Dino missing the front wing. He couldn't take turn 2 like full throttle. Snelle Henk almost ran into the back and Raika had to take avoiding action and he was completely off the track.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the reason why he lost the position to Danos now. As now Snelle Henk will pass Dino. And Dino has to pit because his pace won't be good if he will keep driving with that broken front wing, as NXX makes a move on Leaky and goes past.
NXX is
NXX
past.
really flying on these mediums. Now closing in on Rusty.
Now let's see, my times are a bit screwed up here, but Smith is right behind Tonchek. He's using his overtake, he's got the slipstream. And on lap 2 he's trying to retake the lead in up the inside of Stowe here. No, he's not taking it.
Time again, not bad. On the inside of a Williams.
Yeah. It all went wrong then.
As now Dino going into the pits.
Oh, NX6 up the inside of Rusty. Oh no. But NX6 has much more traction there, as the times are now updated. Let's see, Smith. DRS is enabled. We're on lap 3. NX6 trying to look up the inside. He stays behind.
He wants the DRS.
And I'll focus on the battle at the front for a quick second there, as Tonček is not using any ERS, he's being smart here. And Smith is passed up the inside. And I think... Oh, NXX stayed behind. Interesting.
Yeah, Rusty got the DRS as well on the NXX. Didn't use overtake, so he couldn't make the move.
Yeah, but Tonček is now trying to attack again. I think this will be a game of DRS.
Yeah.
Track limits though are crucial around here, so you don't want to pick up any penalties for that. Here's Tonček again.
Yeah, he's passed.
Oh, and Rusty.
Rusty going past Cavaliers.
Oh, but Cavaliers not giving up. Try to see what's happening ahead, but it seems like he stayed behind. Oh, NXX.
Maybe. Or he will have a good exit.
Up the inside here. Oh!
Tried it here. Ooh.
He's now having the inside for the next corner into turn 1. Oh, good move.
What a move.
But Cavaliers is not going to give this one up. He's going up the inside. Oh! NXX cut him right off there. Cavaliers had to go off on the curbs. But Smith is now 7 tenths behind, so Tonček had some sort of good exit there.
Rusty without DRS. And now NX. Oh, they made a bit of contact there.
Rusty backing out. Smart drive from him.
NXX turned in quite late there.
Yeah, now they're still right behind each other, but they're already 2 seconds behind the leading pair. Smith is on those hard tires though. But I don't know how big the difference is actually on.
Right behind Tonček again.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna go not using any ERS, they're being smart here. Compared to the guys behind, as they are almost already halfway through their ERS. And Rusty is still following.
But Smith keeping up well with Tonček on the hard tire.
Yeah. Of course there is a lot of DRS zones, well basically 2, but they're quite long DRS zones, so you can catch up some time if you're...
Like you need to earn the DRS. And that is... The Smith is doing a good job there as Riker. With the DRS.
Yeah. Matty fastest. Oh, Dino is now going fastest. They of course had to go in for wing change. As we look back to the front, Tonček is still under pressure from Smith.
Tonček always gets the better exit there.
Yeah, that's probably still the mediums though in the beginning. But
yeah.
Or it's just setup, I don't know. Or it's just him being better. But Smith is very close now. Also...
And interesting to see. Probably because of the DRS, we see NXX not being able to catch up to Smith.
Yeah, exactly. He's closing in on... was probably closing in on Tonček. But he's not closing in on Smith. Since Smith has the DRS, of course.
Yeah.
But here's Smith up the inside though. He's waiting for the DRS line, of course, being smart. I mean, you could go up the inside there, but it always seems to be some sort of collision if you try to go up the inside there. It's a bit of a, well, weird angle of the corner.
I don't know if you were commentating it, but last season I think we went 3 wide the whole first sector.
It might have been me, yeah.
It was you commentating, yeah. It was L, Jetfish, me, and Stubby.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Well, I think it was some sort of final laps as well, right?
Yeah.
Or was it the opening? I don't know.
That was in the sprint, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh yes, mid right behind Tomczyk.
Oh, let's see. I have some good memories of this track. I've won 3 races in my career, one of them being here, the first one actually. It was still in the mid gear back then, but still. As Smith overtakes Tomczyk now. So he's passed again. Rusty is dropping some positions, but we got one DRS train down to Kieran, who's struggling to hold on to Leaky. And Danos is still close behind, but Birch overtaking Chaos.
Birch and Chaos having a battle.
Already on lap 7, this is the time is flying.
Yeah, wow.
But Tomczyk surely will have a go at him again. The crucial thing is they're saving a lot of ERS compared to some of the guys behind.
Yeah. They are indeed.
Let's see if Kieran has found the button for the DRS. Well, he's on 86, so he did find it this time. It's still very close, so it's a bit difficult also to follow, because there are a lot of battles on track. But Rusty's now outside of the DRS of NX6, crucially. So gaps are starting to form now after 7 laps. But Tomczyk is staying close. Four attempts.
Yeah, he will go. He is flying past the Mercedes of Smith.
Around the outside, there he goes. They've switched positions once again.
But Smith staying right behind him.
Yep.
And I think we're slowly reaching the point where the tire advantage of the mediums is gone.
Yeah, although I do say that NX6 is closing in rapidly and is creating a bigger gap to Rusty.
Yeah, but he's almost out of ERS.
Oh, he's pushed to get into the DRS. Well, he is into the DRS now. He's close up to this battle, as he sees them right ahead, and Smith knows that, so he might want to get past a bit earlier. He goes up the inside.
Yeah, he will. Smith backing out. And that, of course, is another way to gain time for NXX, as he's closing in more and more. Gap is now down to less than 7/10.
Yep, we got a battle for the lead between 3 cars.
Yeah. Oh, Rusty now 2.2. Yeah. So NXX really pushed to get in the DRS window behind Smith there.
And we're going into Stowe here for the 8th time this race. But Smith stays behind. NX6 is closing in, but Smith has a 100% of ERS still.
100% is crazy.
That is a lot, yeah.
Yeah, we see the Williams of Tomczyk. He doesn't have the same amount of traction that Smith does through the first 2 corners. So the mediums, the hards are starting to get better than the mediums slowly.
Yeah. Well, they're playing a smart game. They're basically dragging each other away from Rusty.
Cavalis.
Oh!
But Rusty's not giving that up.
Rusty's not giving up. And he has the right to, of course. But Cavill is now ahead, up to P4. But let's see. Following NXX. NXX doesn't want to sit behind. I know that from him. And he will surely have a go at either Smith or Tomczyk. Or he's smart in saving his DRS. Now, once he's in the DRS zone, of course, it's easier to save the ERS. But here he goes. He's right behind. It's half a second between the leaders. But no, overtaking Rusty is also right behind. Is Rusty gonna go up the inside here? No, he stays behind. Leaky's also weak, so we got 3 little battles on track currently. Oh, as Leaky, just as I switched to him at a bit of a moment. But Smith is at 1.5. He's a 10th behind. Is he gonna go up the inside here? No, he's. Oh, but here comes NX6 up the inside. Does Smith see him? This is great for Tonchek. Them fighting. Why does it give me that stupid angle? Come on. But NX6. So Smith wanted to go for it, but had to go offline, which meant that NX6 had a better. Well, could break a bit later, and is now past, and he's already putting pressure on Tonchek. Okay, also penalty. Into Cops corner. Ooh, Tonchek is rear started to.
Went pretty wide there.
Yeah, the rear tire is starting to lose a bit of grip now. So we're almost at the halfway point of this race. Probably the point where the mediums will be switched to hards.
Yeah. I'm expecting them to enter like lap 11, lap 12 probably.
Yeah. Or they try to go long and go to the softs, but I don't know if that's a smart decision. Then Raika
lost it.
And I think he's lost his wing as well. So he's going in. Yeah. On those mediums, he will probably switch to the hard tires then.
Yeah, and because we have so many hard runners, I don't think we will see a medium to soft because it's.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't be enough, as we will now see.
Oh, NX6, he doesn't have any DRS. How does that happen then?
Backed out of it.
Yeah, he didn't have any DRS, so probably went over the line at the same time.
But I don't know why he went onto the brakes there. He just backed out of it.
Yeah, he probably wants to overtake him here then. So for the on the hanger straight, but I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. You can't create a second gap, probably only in the first sector, but we will see. Maybe he can.
Maybe
he saved his ERS.
To the pits and he wants the track position.
That could also be the case.
The only reason I can think of, but it's not enough here on the hanger straight.
Yeah.
No, we don't see.
Well, his ERS is back up to 50. Smith is still at 100. And oh, that was a penalty. And also, Kieran is caught up to as Ivor. Ooh, the Ferrari boys.
Yeah.
They need to keep it within the lines here. But Kieran has closed in on Leaky, and Leaky lost out to Rusty. So a bit of change there. But NX6 is right behind. This time he does at the DRS. It's 2/10, 2.5 tenths, and Tonchek is using his ERS this time. But it is all strategy still.
Of course, he knows that NX6 is on the same strategy as him, so he knows that this is for track position, that this is an important battle.
Yeah.
So he wants to stay ahead of NX6 here.
This is all still some sort of chess game, you could say, in the beginning, as we always see that. But then, also the annoying thing about the pit stops is normally after the pit stop, this is not the case anymore. So we will have to see. But it's all strategy now. I mean, we're not even at the halfway point yet, so no risks being taken.
We see Rusty maybe for a move now.
Up the inside of Cavaliers. Cavaliers holding on around the outside. Nope. Oh!
Cavaliers.
NX6 and Tonchek collided going into the pit.
Who?
NX6 and Tonchek, and I think NX6 lost his wing. I saw a wing flying. So they hit each other. Both went into the. Yeah, there's a wing change for him. Ah, I don't know if Tonchek has any rear wing damage, but they clearly both go into the hearts. I mean, it's always bad when you crash into the back of the other car, but at the pits you always need to make sure that it's not too close. Of course, they were about 2 tenths behind each other going into it. Take a look at the penalties. So Matty's on 5, Ivory's on 8, and then Cavalis has 3 as well. I missed that. He just picked it up.
Yeah, at the exit of Stowe when Rusty overtook him.
Ah, okay, I missed that. I was too focused on the other fight.
Yeah, at the same time when they collided.
Yeah, so Rusty, Cavalis, Leaky and Kieran all on the same strategy. They're all very close, so that 3 second will hurt you a lot. But crucially, NX6 has now lost 4 seconds to Tonchek. Smith is 5.6 ahead, controlling at the front. Smith will probably end up behind.
Nellehenk on the hearts going in.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's normally you could do 13 laps on the mediums and the hard, so you're not surprised he's going in, but there's also a chance then if they're already doing or going on to lap 14 that they go to the softs, maybe the hard runners. I don't know. Chaos is in as well.
Yeah, Snellehenk going to the mediums. I expect Chaos to go to the mediums as well.
Yeah. Kierman sitting behind, not in a bad position right now. But it is all very close, but it's all strategy just now. What the thing will be if this is still close coming lap 22, 23, that's when we will see moves. That's what I had when I won my race here. We were with basically the same as what Smith, Tonchek and NXX had, that we were within a second, the 3 leaders, and then it was all about, well, penalties and just position coming the end of the race. But Rusty's not losing on to Smith actually.
No, he's not, but Tomshek is losing to NXX quite a lot in the last 1.5 laps.
Yeah, and Rusty went in. So I don't know if you can... Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it basically says, if you look at the... below the kilometers per hour thing on the onboards, as Kieran is in as well, it says you see the repair button or repair icon. Some are blue, some are grey, some are red. I don't know what that means, but
oh yeah, I see. Dino, Snellehenk, Matty. It's like grey, blue, red.
don't know if you know or if anyone knows. NX6 with the fastest lap.
That is a good question.
Good to find out. Maybe it has to do with who has the setup on or who has damage, but I don't know.
Well, now Dino is now blue as well. He was just red. He just switched from red to blue.
Oh, I don't know what that... I see no grey anymore as well, so I don't know what happened, but clearly...
I have no idea either.
Maybe someone knows, but we will see.
Ah, red is teammate in the pits.
Ah, but what is grey then? Is that the same? Ah, blue is pit window open and grey is pit window closed. Okay, got some extra information. I didn't know that. I maybe... But of course you always see when your teammate is in. As Cavalis is in and Leaky is following him. Daniels is also going in and Beard just seems to be going in as well. So now we got everyone in between Smith and Tonchek is going in. But Smith is still continuing on, which is to me suggesting that he's either going to softs or he wants to have more time to push on the mediums.
Yeah, well, he's using his ERS now. So
yeah, probably going in.
The fastest lap. Probably, yeah.
It's 28 seconds between Smith and Tonchek. Now,
In the last... No, you keep going.
I think it's about 26, 27 sec. Well, the pitch is very long around here, so...
And it's 60 instead of 80.
Yeah. Very slow. Well, to be fair, Rusty is also 3.4 behind NXX, so not too bad from them. They're on the mediums. Kieran has jumped ahead of Cavaliers and Leaky as they lost out going one lap longer, which is interesting.
But I think that Tonchek might have picked up some damage because his pace compared to NXX on the hards is not good.
Do you think he had the wing damage from the collision? Oh, Smith is in.
Oh, it's Collins says you lose 35 seconds in the pit.
35. Ooh, then Smith will be very far behind. Well, we will see where he ends up then. Smith is in. He's now changed to the medium tires as he's leaving his box, and Tonjek is still arriving into the final chicane. With NXX 1.7 behind. NXX used all of his ERS, Tonchek still on 65, so maybe that's why NXX has closed in rapidly. But Smith is now overtaken as he comes out of the pit. I can't switch to him on board, and he's overtaken by NXX as well. So...
We have a 3 for the lead.
Yep. And Smith immediately has DRS, but he also has the better tire, so he can push. Lap 17 of 26. We're getting near the final end of this race.
The Tonchek, they crucially lost like 3.5 seconds in the last 4 laps.
Yeah,
so
I think
something wrong with that car. Probably got like rear wing damage or rear diffuser damage or...
Yeah, that's what my theory was.
Yeah.
That was what my theory was as well. Some sort of damage. Because there's no way he's losing so much time. But then again, he might be saving fuel or either ERS, I don't know.
But
because
then you wouldn't allow the car behind in the DRS window. You would save. And
yeah, that's true.
You also have the under the RPM. You have the fuel sign, and that is yellow if you are
under it.
Yeah, if you're in critical position with the fuel. So yeah,
also,
damage.
Yeah, that could be the case. But then again, NXX has used all of his ERS, so he's probably pushing very. Maybe he's frustrated, and we know he has the pace. So.
Well, I think he just sees that Tonchek is vulnerable, and he wants to get past him and probably use Tonchek as a kind of defense against Smith, maybe.
Yeah, as he's now passed.
Some seconds and tires behind the Williams.
Yeah, then again, Tonchek has jumped Smith, so... Or he was already ahead, but he hasn't lost too much time to Smith, so I don't think his pace was that bad. I think just NXX was just that quick.
It's really fast, yeah.
As we know from him as well. Well, if he didn't have some sort of incidents, I think he definitely has the pace to be in Prem. He himself said he doesn't want to be near the end of the grid. Well, man, I know how it is. I think I finished 13th last season. I'm second in the championship now, so anything can happen. But we got a three-way fight. Smith up the inside, taking 2. No, oh, Smith almost did was almost in the sandwich, but they left the room in between them. But Smith now ahead, and NXX dropped down to P3. So this is the strategic chess game, you could say, we have right now. But maybe Smith wants to get past as soon as possible and says, I'm done with this, and uses mediums to his advantage. Also, Rusty's not that far up behind them as well. And hopefully no collisions again.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it. Or maybe I did, and then we'll see Rusty win.
You already did, yeah. Smith with an amazing exit, and he will take the lead for now.
Yeah.
NXX had to drop off quite a bit. I think now
he's saving his ERS again. Matty is in to go to the soft tire. I don't know who has the fastest lap. I think it is NXX, yeah. Position change between Danos and Dino. Dino is still going. He's lost a lot of positions on those arts. Well, he had to go in early because of his wing change already. Oh, but Smith really is pushing. He's now 8 tenths. Tonchek needs to use his ERS to stay close, because otherwise he will lose out of the DRS. He's not using it, I don't know why. I mean, you still have the DRS, but there's a high chance Smith will push him outside of that 1 second now.
Yeah, Smith of course now wants to make the best out of the first few laps on the fresh tire. Try to get out of the DRS window.
And he just did that.
And yeah, control the race till the end. I mean, we have 7 laps to go. As now Dino going into the pits.
Yep. So it's 1.5 already. A very big gap.
Didn't even realize that the gap from Kieran to Cavalis was that big. Like, they really gained a lot of time with the undercut.
Yeah.
3.7 plus additional penalty.
And he's also under pressure, Cavalis, from Leaky.
Yeah. And maybe they lost some time fighting.
That could be the case, yeah. Kieran is not really closing, I think, on Rusty. Rusty's not losing too much time. But now Tonchek has to use so much ERS to stay close to Smith, while Smith is also using his ERS, so they're not helping.
And now of course he will get pressured by NXX from behind, who's closing in with the DRS.
Yeah. Oh, NXX almost losing it. The only thing that could maybe create a neutralization of the strategy and the ERS is a safety car. We haven't only seen a virtual safety car on the opening lap. No safety car after that. So very clean racing so far, it seems like. Maybe we've missed something, but yeah, I think Smith is gone.
Yeah, he's 2.2 ahead.
But NX6 is not done, as he's going for a move up the inside here on the Wellington straight, down the inside, here it goes, and is passed, and this is all helping Smith as well, as the gap is now 2.7. But let's see if NX6 can get past, as Leaky and Cavaliers are fighting as well. He's going to go up the inside into Cobb's corner, nope. But he is close behind. Tonchek is right behind NXX again, but the gap is now 3 seconds. As Smith is pushing all of his ERS.
NXX of course crucially without any ERS, he's on 8%. And that will lose him a lot of time on the straights.
Yeah, he's
defend from Tonchek with DRS behind us. Jay Leakey going past Cavaliers again.
Yeah, they keep fighting as well. Same strategy, of course.
But Cavaliers has the 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, that's interesting for Snelle Henk now, as he's 2.6 behind. But Smith 4 seconds is much quicker.
Yeah. And Tonchek right behind NX6 now. NX6 can't use any of the ERS. But neither is Tonchek. Tonchek isn't using the ERS either.
No, Tonchek is waiting, it seems like. Yeah.
For the last 2 laps, and then try to not get re-overtaken by NX6.
That is always strategy. When do you overtake and when do you not, of course. Crucially, you want to be behind that. Yeah, you want to be behind going into the final straight with the DRS.
Ooh, Cavaliers went a bit off track there at Cox.
Oh, I was following Tunchak, so I missed that one, but luckily you saw. Well, Rusty's also slowly closing in, as now Tunchak is up the inside and past. Oh, NXX almost losing it. Locking up.
Right
Yeah.
here.
And Smith will join us in the interview, so we can ask him about his perfect strategy. But yeah, he looked comfortable. Oh!
Oh, he made contact.
He almost spun both of them round. He's going around the outside here. He's going up the inside for the next corner. Oh, are they making contact again? Oh, pushing
Wow.
Tonchek off, and he has the DRS now.
He didn't leave a lot of space there at the exit. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know why he wants to overtake there. I mean, you have more pace, clearly, but he could have just waited for the DRS. But yeah, well, NX6 only has 17%, so Tonchek just uses it now as someone is into the pit.
I can see
That's-
it.
And because of that, he's outside of the points now, as the final point is in Dino's position. And let's see, Rusty is 1.4 behind this one, and if the fighting they're doing right now, that will surely give Rusty a chance at the podium.
Now Punchek with DRS and ERS.
Oh, he's going around the outside again. Beautiful move. Let's see quickly behind us. Cavol is right behind Leaky, and Birche and Danos are fighting. Danos moving out of the way for Birche. Danos with the penalty. And Matty is also right behind Chaos, with Dino right behind them. Oh, I need to switch to NXX as he's right behind again.
Right behind.
Up the inside. Oh, they're not this time. They switch positions. As
Punchek leaving a lot of space there.
yeah, and again NXX has the DRS. I don't know why NXX is doing this. Maybe he's just trying to lose them time to put Tonchek under pressure. Yellow flag sector 3. That is Chaos, and he's going in. I think he spun round, or he might have made contact with either one of them. Oh, he still sped into the pit lane. As he's now dropped down to
Now
P14.
Back in the pits again. Back in the points.
Yeah, he's this time back in the point. Chaos unfortunately dropping out of the points, so no points for Alpine. It seems like, unless something happens in front of him.
Smith 6.3.
Yeah, Smith is gone. I think he has this one, but it isn't got over between Tonchek and NX6, as Tonchek is now going for it again, using the ERS. NX6 moving out of the way, sort of, sticking to his line. Cavalis is having a look at Leaky, but he isn't getting past, I think. So we'll follow back to this battle. But the thing is, Rusty can't really close in because of that DRS, because he doesn't have DRS on the straights. He wants them to fight more and more, but there's only 2 laps remaining, already on lap 25. This race has gone by very quickly. Up the inside, oh, they make some contact.
Almost round there.
Well, NX6 doing it again. Yeah, there he goes. He's losing some time, so probably giving the position back, as he knows.
Yeah.
He tapped him round. That's good sportsmanship from him. But that means that Rusty is now within the DRS as well. So Rusty's right behind this, and he smells that podium position.
I really like that move from NXX.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that probably he might have got a penalty for it if he did not let him pass there.
I don't know if it was penalty worthy, but I
Yeah.
don't think he wanted to get past Tonchek like that.
That could be the case. And otherwise, Tonchek would have gone outside of the DRS as well. So,
Yeah.
oh, it's a yellow, and I think it's Chaos again.
Chaos again. Yeah.
Oh, but he's almost hit Ivor, and Smith is approaching as well. But we are getting closer to the final lap now. Then, with NXX chasing Tonchek. Tonchek crucially has 50% of ERS left. as we're on the final lap of this race already. The final lap of 2023 in the championship division, as we still have our race tomorrow.
Let's hope we make it without any DNFs. That would be a great way to finish this year.
Yeah.
NX is literally right behind Tonchek. Now Tonchek not using. Why is he not using his ERS?
He's not using any. Same for NX6. He doesn't have the DRS somehow. I don't know what happens, or he didn't activate it. Because he wants to stay behind as Chaos and Ifa are fighting. But we are entering.
ERS.
Yeah, we're entering this final point now, and can Rusty snatch away maybe a podium from here? We'll have to see. There's a lot of fighting going on track. Unfortunately, I can't show any or everything. Quickly seeing as Smith is in a battle with the Alpines and the Ferrari. But let's see, this is NX6's moment, but he doesn't have any ERS to attack. And did he make the wrong decision? It seems like it. As Smith is now... Oh, and Cavaliers has gone past Leaky again. But I think this is it. Smith coming across the final corner to win the final race of 2023 and extend this championship lead by a big margin. And at the end, it will be Tonchek in P2. NX6 finishes on the podium in third, and Rusty in fourth, ahead of his direct championship rival as
Cavaliers keeping P7, didn't make it. Snelleheng didn't make it within the 3 seconds.
Oh yeah. And yeah, Rusty finishing ahead of Kieran, so that means that the battle for P2 is on going into next year. And then Leaky finishing in P6 after starting P2. He might be a bit disappointed with that. Cavaliers finishes 7th after the penalty. Snelleheng is in 8th. Beertje finishes in P9. We got Danos in P10. Matty just ahead of Dino for P11 and P12. Raika takes home the final point of this race. Ivor finished 15th, and I think Kale's got a chance to unlap himself, so we're waiting for him as he will finish 14th. We got no DNFs and only one virtual safety car. So well done to everyone on finishing the final race of the season then. I haven't had that for a long time.
Yeah, it's been some while since we saw everyone finish the race. But I'm glad we did, especially at a... That's a really nice way to finish this year. We had Season 7 and Season 8 within this calendar year. And
yeah, I think part of Season 6 as well. Yeah, we always seem to have a 2-week break in between the seasons. Kieran in chat saying, the one race when inorganic isn't racing, there are no safety car red flags. Can be a coincidence. No, I think you're making a great point there. But yeah, Smith taking home another win, and I think he makes it like what is it, 6 out of 9 or something.
yeah,
A very strong performance, and again he got the point for. I think Matty got the point for fastest lap there at the end, or Raika. But Smith extending his lead by more than 10 points. Well, I think he extended it by 15 points or something on Kieran. So all the points he might have lost last week, he's gained them back again. So he's going into next year with over a 60-point lead. But here's the final results again, and it is Raika, of course, with the final fastest lap. So he will get an extra point, making it 2 instead of 1. Oh no, the top 12 get points. Or not?
yes.
I think that's 12. I was saying he got a point, but
Well,
unfortunately he didn't get any points. So yeah, well, still a good result, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know if Smith is joining us on the commentary. I don't know. For an interview, we will have to see if he wants to join. I will quickly ask him in the commentators chat as well. Where are the chats? There we are.
In case he wants, let's hope that his mic will work this time.
Didn't it work? In Imola, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, he's already in. So, our race winner in Silverstone, the home race.
Oh,
How are you feeling with that one?
yeah, pretty happy. I'm a bit annoyed I haven't got my flag on the British flag. I've still missed the worldwide. I keep forgetting to
Oh
update
yeah.
it.
I see. Almost. Well, luckily we knew you were British or English, so it was a home win. But yeah, tell us about it. I mean, it looked like a strategic battle in the beginning with Tonchek and NX6, but once you got to the mediums, you got away.
Yeah, I figured most people would probably go hards because it's probably the optimal strat, but I had a feeling someone behind might try it on the mediums, and yeah, I mean the pace they had was really good. NXX came from quite far back, didn't he? Like, was he 10th
Yeah.
or something?
I think it
On
was
quali?
12th or something.
12? 12, wow. So yeah, he did really well to get through so quick. And yeah, the plan was obviously to try and stay in front, but I would have
Yeah.
just drained all my ERS, so it wasn't really worth the fight. Just let those two drag me along, and then try and do a bit of an overcut because the saving a bit of tyres, so the HUDs didn't feel too bad. I was still doing PBs after
Oh yeah.
they went in for a couple, well, for the first sector, not the middle sector, because I didn't have DRS anymore.
Yeah, the DRS is powerful.
Yeah, and just after, yeah, coming out on the mediums, it was just all about getting past as quick as possible, and then hoping there was no safety car.
Yeah, we had no safety car and no DNFs actually as well, so that was quite nice. We were thinking about, well, if there was no neutralization of some sort, you would have got away once you got out of the DRS, and that clearly happened. I mean, Tonchek and NXX, they kept fighting, and well, they almost both crashed out. So
Oh, really?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you probably watch it back, so you will see. But yeah, they actually crashed into each other going into the pits, and NXX lost his wing, and we didn't know if
Oh.
Tonchek got rear wing damage because NXX was 4.5 seconds behind, and then in 4 laps he closed in like right to the back of him. So we thought, oh well, they eliminated each other of this battle, but.
Yeah, I saw them going right next to each other, and then had Matty and Party tell me they were 5 seconds apart. Did one of them have a penalty? I was like, no, I'm not sure what happened there, but that
Oh, Matthew was
explains
in the
it.
party with you.
Yeah,
Oh, of course, still the old teammates.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a bit of an unfortunate one, but yeah, I mean, do have to ask though. You lost a lot of points in the championship last week, but it seems like you gained them back on the championship rivals this week.
I think it's pretty much neutralised last week. I think it was
Yeah,
lost 13 last week, gained 13 this week. So
yeah. Well, going into the new year, of course, this is the final race of the year in 2023. Do you think you will be winning some more races next year when you're in the Prem?
oh, maybe not in the Prem.
Yeah, definitely enjoying this one. Then
I'd like to get I'd love to get a podium in the Prem, but I think if learner drivers sticking around, then
oh, you don't know.
that'll be
I
quite
won a
tough.
race.
Yeah, well, you know,
You were
we'll
not
see, we'll
that
see.
slow. I mean, my brother has been trying for 4 seasons and he hasn't got any. And even in my worst season, I took one. So you never know, if you might be quick over 1 lap as he is, but you have race pace, so that's the most crucial thing. And then you will surely get a win, or no, not a win. Well, you don't know. If Colin has any mistakes, that's when normally a chaos happens and you have to
Yeah.
take
Never
it.
say never.
Exactly. So you don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, we will see next year. But it's not another bad gap to go into the next year, I think.
Yeah, it's I'm not a big fan of Hungary, and there's one other track next in the year that I'm not a big fan of, so happy to have a bit of a buffer going into those, and see what happens. Just want
We'll
to
see.
shout out, by the way, Leaky, my teammate in quali, with super lap, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
1,000th to get a front row lockout. It's our first one.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah. I
his
was about
best
to go on
qualifying
to that.
performance
Yeah.
ever, so very
He
impressive
was.
from him.
Yeah, it was very strong. We said Booty made a great remark as he said that they're equal car performance. Well, we got 7 Mercedes powered cars in the top 8, and no Mercedes powered cars outside of the top 8. So
Makes you think.
yeah, strong performance at the in Silverstone for Mercedes team. But yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, had a bit of an unfortunate race, I think. Leaky, but he finished 6th, so decent points for
Yeah.
you in the constructors as well.
Yeah, I think we extend our lead a little bit with that, so that's good.
Yeah, so that's another championship you want to win. You get the double.
Absolutely.
That's what you go for. Well, we got this was it then for 2023, and thank you and for joining us again, and congratulations on another win, another
you.
great performance. I don't know if Booty has anything to add.
Well, not a lot. I mean, Smith, you won your first RPM race in Silverstone here, I strongly believe, and you won
Yes.
another one. Just congrats.
Thank you.
Great race, great pace.
Thank you.
Amazing
Yeah, I love the track.
strategies, extending the hearts, and yeah, just have a good one.
Cheers, appreciate that.
Well, thank you all for joining us this year again, as we're doing a bit of the end of the year talk, as the season is definitely not over. But for joining us this year on the Commons again, I really enjoyed it, and got some new duos as well forming with my beautiful Booty next to me. Yeah, we will see you all in 3 weeks basically in the new year for the championship division, but it isn't over just yet. We have one event in RPM left, and that's tomorrow. That's when some big boys and some a bit slower cars are not doing any names, but you could describe the household that I live in like that, racing tomorrow. So make sure to watch that, and I think I can make some suggestions that there will be some exciting results. So hopefully you will check that tomorrow. And for now, I want to thank you. Well, I wish you happy holidays all, and enjoy the new year. Don't lose any fingers or hands or anything, otherwise you can't race next year. But that's it from me, and I don't know if you guys have anything left to say.
Just have a good holiday period, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a good season so far, and join us in the new year.
And Booty.
Yeah, I can add nothing to that.
Okay.
You too. Everyone have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to tune in tomorrow as well. And see you next year.
Yes, see you all next year, and enjoy the rest of this day as well. Bye bye.